Hello everyone and welcome to another raid video. My name is UBXC and today we are back on the free to play for day number 10. But before I get into it, if you are enjoying the content, please don't forget to consider clicking that subscribe button. Your support means absolutely everything. You guys are legends, and with that being said, let's get into the video. Now, this isn't just going to be a full-on free to play video. Well, it is, because obviously I'm on the free to play account, but a lot happened yesterday. A lot happened, and it actually affected my account. Didn't think it would. Wasn't thoughtful of anything of it, but it did. And I'm going to explain what happened yesterday from my side of the story. But before I go on with that, I just want to say this isn't going to be a video of me placing any blame, having a go at anyone or anything like that. It's just telling my side of the story. I'm sure there may be someone is to blame, but you know, if I sit here start slating people and whatnot, it's just not going to help the situation, and such. So this is simply just telling you all what happened, or what I think happened yesterday, from my point of view. So yesterday, there was a maintenance about an hour or two before Clan Boss reset. I can't remember the exact time, but it was like, and I think it was about 2 or 3 hours or whatever before Clan Boss reset. There was issues with Tag Team Arena on a Monday, but I don't know anything of that. It didn't affect me, so I didn't think anything of it. But there was a maintenance, and obviously no one really thought anything of it. It's a maintenance. They happen pretty frequently. It's a normal thing. It's to make sure this game doesn't just explode or whatever. I don't know. But when it came to Clan Boss Reset is when the problems really started. Now, for me, Clan Boss resets at 11 AM. Okay, 11 AM because I'm obviously in the UK. That's the time it resets. Obviously, when the clocks go backwards, I can't remember if it's forward or backwards. I've only just woken up, forgive me. But when the clocks change, I believe it goes to 10. So I think the clocks go backwards. So then I think it'll become 10 AM. But for me, at the moment, Clan Boss reset is 11 AM. But that's not the case yesterday. There were lots of reports of Clan Boss rewards not resetting. So the way I do my Clan Boss reset is I use 2 keys on Ultra Nightmare as soon as the Clan Boss resets. So this is to ensure I can 2 key it without having to change the team, because I hit my best affinity of Clan Boss is Void. And obviously, if you don't know, the Clan Boss affinity switches once the Clan Boss's health reaches 50% or I think it might be 49.9% or less, which is for our clan, the one that I'm in at the moment, we get that in about, I don't know, half an hour. So you understand I gotta get up as soon as it resets and as soon as I get the rewards and just hit the Clan Boss straight away, because if I don't, I could be missing out on a potential 2 key. But the Clan Boss rewards did not reset on time yesterday. It was about 15 minutes later and we was all like, what's going on? Why is it not resetting? And that's when Raid actually posted saying that there were problems. They posted it in their official Discord. They were having issues, technical issues and whatnot as the hours went on. And none of us was getting our Clan Boss rewards. And we was all getting pretty touchy. We was all getting a bit frustrated. But not only that, clan quests weren't updating and tournaments were messing up, and that's where I'm going to get into it in a minute. But the Clan Boss just wasn't resetting. I was getting pretty annoyed because I was like, I need my rewards. I need to know if I'm disappointed or not, which I wasn't, by the way. In the end, they ended up getting two legendary books and a sacred, so I wasn't too fussed about the rewards at the end of the day. But the game ended up undergoing maintenance, I think 3 times. The original one, then there was a one because the game was broken, and then there was a further one which ended up getting extended, which was even more frustrating. But I think the third one ended up actually fully fixing the problems. But Clan Boss was broken, Clan quests were broken, and this is which gets onto the point that I'm trying to make, is I got affected by this. So, you know how I was first in my champion training tournament? I was first by quite a while, by 1,000 points or something. I was bossing it. Not trying to be disrespectful to my other opponents in the group. They did what they did. I was first by a long way. But it turns out, thanks to the bug, is it still here or is it gone? I think it may be gone. Oh no, it's still there. Thanks to the bug, I ended up losing out on a lot of points. So look, I ended up getting third, even though I had, look, you need at least 2,250 to claim the top reward, right? I'm on 448 points. Like, I was like, what? Because although obviously I am getting this gear would have been perfect for me. This gear would have been absolutely perfect. I was looking forward to this, and of course the book as well. But the game bugged out, it broke. There's nothing much we can do about it. But I ended up I complained quite a lot on Discord. Probably shouldn't have done, but I did. I was in the wrong frame of mind. I was tired, and I was a bit annoyed that all that work, all that energy went into practically nothing. But a lot of people were very cheesed off because they spent thousands of energy, maybe even real life money, on energy and whatnot to do tournaments. I know there was a spider tournament on at the time, and a finite tournament, and they ended up losing out on a lot of points. There's people I saw people lose out on 2,000, 3,000 points, which is, especially for when you're farming stage 25, that's a lot of points. We ended up getting compensation, and if I'm being brutally honest, compensation was nowhere near good enough. Well, for me anyway. I didn't lose too much, but for people who were like losing thousands of energy and such, they lost a lot of resources for nothing, and all we got back was like 150 multi battles, about 6 pots of energy, and some 3v3 arena tokens. But that's because 3v3 had another bug separate from what happened. And the community became outraged. I've never seen, maybe it's because I don't go on Discord much, or the main raid Discord, but I've never seen a Discord so agitated before. A lot of people were really unhappy, to the point where they ended up having to put some of the channels on cooldowns of 30 minutes, and even refresh some of the channels because of this. So yeah, yesterday the game died, which is why I couldn't upload a video yesterday. I wanted to get a video out and whatnot, as I normally do, but unfortunately because of the game's issues, I couldn't. So that leads me on to the second half, or probably the last quarter, because I've spoken a lot about this. A quick update on the account now that's out of the way. Oh yeah, this as well. This also felt like a slap in the face. When all that was happening, they still posted about the fusion, as if we could actually do the fusion when the game's on its knees. But it's time to unlock the gem mine, and I'm going to talk about this, and this will be probably the main topic of the video now before the video ends. Is the gem mine really worth it? And the very, very short, simple answer is yes, it is. When I first started this game, I saw how much this was going to cost, and I was like, 1,500 gems, am I ever going to get that? You can get that, by the way, it's quite easy to get that. But the maths behind it is the gem mine overall, to get to level 3, cost overall 1,500 gems, okay? 1,500 gems. You get 15 gems. Once it reaches level 3, I'm pretty sure you get 15 gems every single day. Which, if you times that by 100, that's 1,500 gems. Which means after 100 days, once you've got it at level 3 for 100 days, you start making a profit. So the gems you receive after about 100 days are practically free gems. And this just makes it perfect, especially when you're trying to save up for things like masteries, maybe even buy some ancient shards, because you're like me, you're really bad at saving shards. Maybe you want to buy arena token refills if you want to push for the next stage in arena, whatever. Okay, whatever you spend your gems on is completely up to you. But the gems end up becoming free. So the short answer of this is yes, it is absolutely worth it. This and the masteries is what you should be spending your gems on as soon as you start the game. Don't worry, it's like overall like 2,300 gems. You will get those gems, okay? You actually get them pretty easily in the game. There's a lot of ways to earn gems. So I know this video was pretty much sort of ended up being a talk about the game breaking yesterday and such, but the main topic of today's video wanted to be about the mine, and I wanted to go extensively into it, but I don't want to keep you guys for too long. So with that being said, I hope you guys have had an awesome past couple of days, and I hope you guys have an awesome rest of today. With that being said, hopefully we'll be back uploading again tomorrow as normal, and I hope you guys, as I said, enjoy your day. Thank you very much for watching, and take care, my friends.